If you're searching for the adult platform that will set you up for massive success in 2024 and beyond, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to reveal why I firmly believe that Slushy is the platform to bet on in 2024. Stick around because I'm going to share some game-changing insights that will make you rethink your digital content strategy as an adult creator completely. And don't miss out on this opportunity right now to go ahead and click the subscribe button. Let's get into it and uncover all of the undeniable reasons why I'm predicting that Slushy will reign supreme. First, let's address the obvious. What is Slushy? Think of Slushy as TikTok, but for grown-ups, like the 18+ kind. It is spicy, short-form, scroll-worthy content on an easy-to-use platform that has all of the features of a fan site, like subscriptions, pay to unlock content, DMs, and live streaming, except it's actually optimized so that you can succeed on it. I know I'm making bold claims here, but the CEO squad comes to this channel for honest recommendations on things I've actually tried, made money on, and trust enough to recommend. So I'm not saying this lightly. The first reason that I find Slushy so relevant to the future of my adult business is because the platform is short-form video focused, meaning content is easy to consume for a wide audience in the palm of their hand. Think about it. All of us spend countless hours every day watching our friends' stories, snaps, or TikToks on a daily basis, which in itself demonstrates how we consume content. This is true for others too. The days of sitting at a computer, opening 16:9 formatted videos are rare. In fact, I'm willing to bet you right now watching this are likely on a cell phone. This proves my point. We are seeing a shift towards vertical short-form video consumption, and creating content in that way and distributing it in that way is going to become more and more important. And there's something else significant that I want to know. Slushy has an algorithm that actually feeds fans content that they interact and engage with, very similar to how social media does. I compare it more closely, in fact, to how TikTok does. And I know for a fact that you've probably looked down at a TikTok and then looked up and 3 hours have gone by. Imagine if you could capture that level of attention, but from your fan base. The platform inherently keeps users online, consuming for longer, and spending. Now, no other adult platforms do this as effectively, and that is why it is so important to understand how powerful Slushy is going to become for adult creators. Now, the second reason that I believe Slushy is going to change the game in 2024 is because it is built to solve some of the biggest pain points that creators currently have: retention, automation, and more. I'm going to keep you waiting a little longer for the more part, but believe me, the more that I've got for you is worth the wait, I promise. So stay tuned and keep watching, keep being engaged. It's no secret that retention on adult platforms is a major struggle for creators. Our content is usually an impulse buy when the mood strikes the average fan coming to our platforms. The point being, it is extremely hard to keep fan count growing month over month. However, that doesn't seem to be the case on Slushy. It appears to be easier to retain fans there and subscribers on the platform, likely because of the way the platform drives user and creator behavior. You can upload content in a casual, real-life kind of way. Because of this, there's always new things for fans to see and consume, whether it's from you or from some of the other massive creators on the platform, like Sophie D, Amaranth, Francesca Farrago, just to name a few. Being able to publish content in a simpler style of format at a faster rate than I would usually to a fan site platform has proven to be the recipe that keeps fan retention higher, actually giving adult creators the chance to sustainably grow their business. You know what else helps creators sustainably grow businesses? Giving them the proper tools to automate it. Part of the reason that I was initially so drawn to Slushy as a platform is that there are certain automations you can set up to facilitate your fan relationships. And no, I'm not just talking about an automated welcome message to your fans. That's old news. On Slushy, I can set up automations so that when a fan likes my post, I automatically DM them a thank you message. This seemingly small automation makes the fan feel seen, valued, and curious. They respond to my message and then boom, the floodgates are opened up for monetization. Similar automations are also available when a fan follows me, subscribes to me, unlocks a post, etc. It is so refreshing to be given actual business tools when we're, actually running businesses. Now, the third reason I believe Slushy is positioned well for 2024 is because there's something else going on in our space that I feel like no one is talking about. Let's call it OnlyFans Fatigue. Have you noticed more and more fans are starting to seem exhausted of the OnlyFans platform itself? In the past few months, I've been asked by multiple fans if I'd consider leaving the OF platform as a whole. So, are fans getting over it? Is it getting stale? Is there maybe a new kid on the block that's more fun, gamified, a little addictive? I believe it's all of the above. Fans are getting over the OF platform because typically they join to subscribe to one of these massive creators, and then they quickly realize that those huge pages are being ran by OnlyFans agencies and not the creators themselves. Then they feel like they've been bait and switched, and I can't blame them. I would feel a little duped too. They're gonna start to not trust the platform as a whole, and after all, what they're paying for isn't solely content. You can get content anywhere on the internet for free. They're paying for access to you, and if it's not you, it's gonna make them unhappy. And surprise, surprise, unhappy fans, they tend not to spend money. With this evolution now becoming more and more apparent, it leaves room in the landscape for something else to emerge, which is excellent timing for Slushy to enter the chat. Because, yes, it is different, and it is engaging, and it is gamified, and it still remains familiar to the creators and the fans alike. Think of Slushy as your new crush. It's got everything you know and love, and it looks just like your type, but then with the added excitement of new things to offer you that you never could. Now that you understand the 3 standout reasons why I think creators should pivot their business and focus on Slushy, I want to get into how Slushy can grow your adult business as a whole. Don't skip through this part of the video because this is literally where all of the sauce is. I know that you know that traffic is the single biggest challenge for adult creators. Because the big catch is, and if you are new or maybe an aspiring adult creator, you might not know this, but unless you have a massive social media following, it can be very difficult to monetize adult platforms. Now, the difference is that's not what I'm seeing on Slushy. Slushy has a lot of on-platform traffic all on its own, and you can even pay to run ads and advertise your creator self on the platform. The on-platform creator advertising is what sealed the deal for me personally, because your girl isn't interested in paying for shoutouts in 2024. She's running paid ads like big businesses do. But I'm saving that for a whole nother video. So again, if you're not subscribed, now is as good a time as any. Since I'm betting I now have your attention, let's talk about how you can grab attention of new fans on Slushy. I want to discuss the platform's discoverability. First, you have the Feed Me tab versus the New tab versus the Following tab. The New tab is where new creators get free on-platform exposure. The Following tab is where fans are going to hang out when they want to just scroll their favorites, essentially the creators that they follow, or where you can see your creator besties that you follow. But the Feed Me tab is where all of the magic happens. This is where the algorithm takes over and pushes creators to fans who most likely are going to fall in love with them and the content they create. The AI machine learning on the Feed Me tab means each fan using the platform has a customized feed specific to them based on the fans' behavioral patterns, interactions, and engagements. Then it serves them the content they are predetermined to love. Think of it as something similar to the For You page on TikTok. It's going to deliver your content to the fans with the highest probability of viewing, following, subscribing, and spending on you. And that CEO squad is exactly what every other adult platform you're on cannot give you. That is why Slushy is something I'm so passionate about. If you still don't understand why this is so important, it's because it makes it that much easier for creators starting out to grow new audiences, build their community, and therefore build and monetize their adult business. Now, if you head over to the search icon or the discovery page, there's even more ways to get discovered by fans. So first and foremost, you're gonna notice the checklist. This outlines specific types of content in a niche category, like naughty lingerie, cosplay, etc. These are highlights for certain creators within each niche for fans to salivate over. Now, you're gonna notice that Slushy prioritizes creators who are live streaming right now on the platform. Yes, you can live stream on Slushy. I told you, it had all the things that you know and love, plus everything you didn't know you needed. Believe me next time, I'm not gonna steer you wrong. Then, of course, you'll see creators who are online actively right now engaging with fans and new creators, which gives the most active on the platform or the newest to the platform prime placement in front of users. This again is why I think Slushy has so much potential for new creators, or creators who just don't feel that they're getting the visibility that they'd like to see elsewhere. That brings us to the focus area on their Discover page. Think of focus as where you can identify and see trending hashtags on Slushy. More importantly for fans though, it's where they can see specific types of content that they're in the mood for. Content in heels, content that's workout related, tease content, whatever wets their whistle. If you keep scrolling the Discover page, you're gonna see the top posts on the platform, some of the newest posts on the platform, and even a featured creator on the platform. If you're not catching on here, there are tons of paths forward to get you and your content in front of new fans on Slushy. I hope that that's becoming really, really clear. Something I'm finding particularly unique was that on their Discover page, they have this spotlight feature, which is full articles about creators giving fans not only a taste of the content, but also a compelling expose that seduces new fans over to their profiles. I might be showing my age here, but do you remember those guys who read the nude magazines for the articles? Slushy actually has articles worth reading that will help convert the fans into subscribers. That is such a powerhouse conversion tool, and just another thing that sets Slushy apart. The Discover page is invaluable because you can build strategies as an adult creator to build your business. For example, if you notice that there aren't any other creators similar to you in your niche live streaming right now, you can go live on Slushy and then capitalize on the low competition for views to grow your following. You can literally check the Explore page to see the top posts on the platform, which gives you a playbook on how you can create similar content that could also perform really well. Or you can just double down your focus on hashtags that are performing best to get you maximum visibility. Fans can easily search hashtags to find what they're looking for, and creators can capitalize on hashtags that are small but growing. Think about how you would capitalize on TikTok for a sound right before it blows up. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing you on Slushy in 2024. Okay, I need you to listen specifically for this part because this is the reality. Adult creators like you and me built OnlyFans. We were told it was a safe place to refer our friends and that we'd be paid out a 5% affiliate referral fee from OnlyFans Cut for any creator we onboarded. And then we weren't. We were told it was a safe place to build our business, and then they banned explicit content and it wasn't. Eventually, things went back to business as usual. Creators diversified into other fan platforms, but that's not actual diversification. You need to have a pillar of your business in something that's not a fan site at all. And you get to vote and have a say on what you want from the adult industry by being intentional about where you build next. You can always tell where I'm voting because it's very public what platforms I promote and push my fans to. This might be a sponsored video for SWCEO, but Slushy was a choice that I made as a creator for all of the reasons that I already mentioned. I believe that this platform is worth betting on for all of us. In fact, I'm betting on it with my business. If we're wanting to create a better adult industry, we need to focus on platforms that really want to support us, that really want to support community organizations, and that support sex worker-built companies like SWCEO. Slushy is one of those platforms, and that's why I'm so confident about it. Okay, so at this point, if you are still with me, you're probably wondering how to get started already. So allow me to show you the way, CEO Squad. Okay, so first things first, you're gonna grab your phone and we are gonna get you signed up on Slushy. So open up your internet browser on your phone and type in slushy.com and hit enter. This is gonna bring you to the Slushy website. You'll notice right away you can immediately start scrolling, seeing the creators, all of the cool stuff going on Slushy. you're gonna wanna click in the bottom right-hand corner where the little person icon is, and you're gonna be brought to a page that says ready to create and earn. That's where you wanna be. That top button that says get started, that's what you need to click because you wanna create and earn, AKA become a creator on Slushy. Once you click that, it's gonna ask you what your email is. Or you can also sign up with your phone number. I'm gonna click phone number because I find that a little bit quicker and easier, and then hit continue to start the process. Now it's gonna send you a verification code, and you're gonna enter in that and click continue. Then it's gonna ask for your email. You're gonna enter your email in. And once you have your email in, hit continue. Now it's going to email you a confirmation code. This is why we keep accounts secure. Once you have that email notification in your inbox, just go ahead and copy the code and then paste it over in Slushy. If you don't see the code in your inbox, be sure to check your junk or your spam folder. Here we go. We're going to copy that code, head back over into Slushy and paste it. All right. Now it's going to ask you for your birthday. So I'm going to just go ahead and scroll. We're probably going to blur this part out. None of you need to know how old I am. And you have the option here to put your birthday visible on your profile or not. Like I said, nobody's business. We're going to click continue. Now it's asking you how you identify as man, woman, trans woman. And then you have the option again to put this on your profile. So I'm going to select woman and click continue. Here, you're going to have the option to pick your handle. Handles are visible to all Slushy users, so pick your handle wisely. So I am going to select SWCEO and click continue. All right. Now it says pick your content preferences. Which content creators are you most interested in engaging with? So if you touch the first one on the left, it says safe for work, then you have not safe for work, then you have adults. So it's kind of a sliding scale. I'm going to go all the way adults. We're all adults here. And then I'm going to select every category of content that I want to see. So men, women, trans men, straight, gay, lesbian. I want it all. Click continue. Here it says featured profiles. So follow some top creators. This is a great place to start because it's going to literally show you who's doing well on Slushy and give you kind of a roadmap on, what kind of activities and behavior to do on the platform. So click a few that you want to follow. And then once you feel confident you've followed enough of them, you're gonna go ahead and click that green continue button. You'll notice at the top, we're already starting to get messages from those Slushy creators we just followed. Probably automation. All right, here it says add a payment method and start spending. So you'll need a payment method on file to access all that Slushy has to offer. So this is if you wanna subscribe and support your fellow creator friends. This is if you want that future on-platform advertising I'm going to talk about in a future SWCEO video and all the above. So for now, if you'd like, go ahead and just hit skip for now. It says Slushy is personalizing your feed. So some machine learning and AI algorithm is about to feed us exactly what we're into, probably based on who we just followed. Now it says you've got the fans, Slushy's got the tools, start earning. So select that start earning button. Now it's going to ask you where you are most popular. Pick the platform that best represents your work, audience, and personality. We're biggest on Twitter here at SWCEO. By the way, if you're not following us on Twitter, go follow us. It's right there in the top right. And we're going to add our Twitter username. So SWCEO, click continue. Now on this page, it's asking about your residency. So what is your country of residence? I'm going to select United States. Make sure that you do this accurately because this is going to come into play with your identity verification later to prove you're 18 plus and allow you on the platform. So do this right. It's very important. Now, again, if you're currently a citizen residing in the United States, you are eligible to become a Slushy creator. Please ensure that you have a valid government ID from the United States for the identification process. And I do. It's right here handy. I'm going to click the green proceed button. Before you do this, if you don't have your ID or your verification, whatever your government ID is going to be for this process, go and get it now. Now is the best time. Then I'm going to click the green proceed button. Here it says, someone referred you to Slushy, ? Wow, it's like as if I'm referring you, maybe to Slushy. If you would like to, and we would really love you to here at SWCEO because it would support the channel and support what we do, please enter in Melrose Michaels, all lowercase, Melrose Michael with an S, so that we can show Slushy that them working with us is of value. So click that green thumbs up icon. And then who is your referrer? You're just gonna write Melrose Michaels, all lowercase, and then you're gonna click continue. Thank you in advance. Here we are going into the identity verification part of this process. So it's just explaining that they use facial recognition technology to verify. This is the process that happens on every adult platform. There is a verification process every adult creator must go through. If you are new to this process or you're a new creator, this is very standard. So I don't want you to feel alarmed. This is how we keep our adult platforms safe. So if you want to read through this, you absolutely can. When you are ready, just click that green agree and continue button. All right, we are ready to get started. So first we need some information to help them confirm our identity. So click that blue button that says begin verifying. Now it's asking what country is your government ID from. So for me, it is the United States, and I'm gonna just click that blue select button. You can select whatever yours is. Then it's gonna ask to upload a photo ID. So we require a photo government ID to verify your identity. Again, as with every adult platform, I'm going to choose driver's license because that's what I have handy. And then it's gonna ask me to take a photo of the front of my driver's license photo. So here is my license, and I'm gonna just keep it out of frame there where it's safe. Click the blue camera button, click allow so that the phone can access my camera or the app can access my camera. And then I'm gonna hold it over my ID until it snaps a photo of my ID. If it looks good and you're confident with how it turned out, the lighting is good, it's not blurry, you're gonna click the blue use this photo button. If you do need to retake it, just click the gray retake photo button. Now it's asking for the back of my driver's license. So again, you're gonna repeat the same process. You're just gonna flip over your ID, click the blue camera button. It'll take that photo for you. All right, and when you have it ready, just click the use this photo button in blue. All right, so now it is processing my ID, and it's moved us into this last and final phase of verification. So it says, let's make sure you are you. Position yourself in the center of the camera and then move your face left to right to show both sides. So this is the biometric facial scanning part of the verification process. This happens on most adult platforms as well. So this is gonna be very similar to what you do when you're like setting up Siri initially. You're gonna look left and look right. It's gonna make sure that your face in this, visual kind of live format matches the face that's on the ID that you just scanned. So click the blue get started button. And then it says center yourself. And then you're gonna look left. And then you're gonna look right. And now it is verifying my facial scan. Congratulations, you are done. Thanks for verifying your identity. Just click that blue done button. All right, now you'll see a little animation asking to just give it a second. Once you get past this animation, there's going to be a green let's continue button at the bottom. All right, so now this brings us to the subscription part of Slushy. So it's asking us to set up our subscription details. What does your subscription on Slushy include? So type something in there that's gonna tell fans what they can expect to see if they purchase your subscription. So for me, I'm gonna say daily real-time updates on the spicy side of things. Daily real-time updates on the spicier side of things. All right, and I'm gonna scroll on down. Now it's gonna ask me for my subscription price. So you can set a subscription price that is a minimum of $1 and $5,000 maximum. Those are a little crazy for me, so I'm gonna just stick to $9.99, what Slushy suggests, because I have a feeling they know which subscription price might monetize the best. And then you're gonna get this pop-up. So this pop-up is warning you that you can only change your subscription every 30 days. So as long as you're confident with what you put in there, go ahead and click the green set price button. All right, finally, we are at the setting your service pricing. So here you're gonna start to really realize all of the things Slushy can offer your audience and your fans. So let's just scroll through first and I'll explain. Charge for text messaging. Members will be required to tip per chat message sent. Do you want your messages free or do you want them charged? And then you can set your price. Then you're brought to charging subscribers for text messaging. Subscribers will be required to add a tip per chat message sent. Do you want subscribers to get charged per message? You can leave it free or you can charge and you can set your price. Now we can scroll down to accept poke messages. This is really interesting. Remember how on Facebook back in the day, people could poke you to get your attention? Think of that, except you get paid when people poke you. That sounds kind of dirty. Okay, so members can pay to send you an SMS notification letting you know that they want to chat right now. So this is gonna push an SMS to your phone, and that might interrupt your day or be inconvenient maybe. So charge something good for this, charge some high incentive. I really like that it says $99, so I'm gonna leave it like that and say, yes, charge me to be poked. Then it brings you to this section that says accept custom requests. Members can set a special custom request message with a description of what they want to see. So do you want to accept customs? Yes or no. You'd select that here. And then accept video call requests. Members can send a message with a request to start a video call with you. Do you want to accept this? Yes or no. So set this up however you want to operate your business on Slushy. And when you're ready, click the green button that says set service prices. All right, checking your creator app is under review. Just hang tight. Click that orange continue button. And boom, we are active on Slushy. Here you can start scrolling down the page, but then you're gonna get this pop-up that says install the Slushy app. This is super important. So as we know, adult platforms can't really get through the App Store situation, but what you can do is follow these exact directions step by step to add Slushy to your home screen so that it acts like an app. It even has push notifications to your phone. So this is really important. Do not skip this step. Install the Slushy app by bookmarking it to your home screen. So here you're just going to click the share button and then add to home screen and then select add. So here we go, share button. I'm gonna scroll down to add to home screen. And there you go, Slushy is added. Just click add. Boom, there is my Slushy app. So now if you open up your app on Slushy, you're gonna see that your application is likely in review. So you can click the orange button to check your review status, but ultimately it's gonna say just hang tight, we're working on it. And for the meantime, I think it's really important that we actually go and explore Slushy itself. So let me show you around a little bit. First things first, we have the Feed Me page. Remember I mentioned this earlier. So if you swipe up, you're gonna start to see content that is customized to your user experience. Now, you also will notice that new tab, you can click on that to see the new creators, and then you can just search them. Or as always, you can click the following tab and see the creators that you are following, the ones that you followed during the sign up process. Now, at the bottom, you're gonna see a couple places to navigate. So you're gonna see this little search magnify glass. That's gonna be the discover area we covered and talked about. There's your checklist, the creators online now, new creators, the creators in the focus area of these trending hashtags. You're also gonna see the top performing posts, the new posts, the featured creator, top hashtags, as well as those spotlight articles that convert like a boss. Last but not least, as with every social profile or social platform, the suggested for you. Now, if you navigate past that center button to the second button from the right, you're gonna see all of your DMs and messages. You'll notice you already have messages and DMs because there's automations that creators can set up. So for example, we followed those creators. These creators probably have some follow automation DMs set up, and you can start responding to messages. Now on the far right, you're gonna notice your profile. This probably needs some work. There's a little bit of a checklist here for you to get through. But once you've set up your profile, this is where you're always gonna be able to navigate to it. Now, if you go into the settings in the top right corner here, you're brought to your internal dashboard on Slushy. So again, an area to check your application, which is being reviewed, and so much more. So if you scroll down, you'll see all of the things that you typically see, bio for you, passions you can enter, change your gender, edit any of the settings that we've already set. And then you have your account information. So here you can set up your payment information, your wallet, who you're following. You have your billing history, the subscriptions you carry, your phone number, email. You can edit your email notifications, push notifications. Here your identity is verified with your ID. You have the option to set up 2FA. I very much suggest you do. Privacy is important. And then you have your blocked list or the option to delete your account. That's a button you're never gonna need. Let's just scroll past that. And then we have media where your posts are being reviewed. You have your drafts area, pending, scheduled, published, expired, all of the usual things. Then towards the bottom here, we have seller support. This is under your creator support settings. Subscription details, this is where you'd edit your subscription price, your service pricing, your custom experiences. Here you can set up your custom experiences. So these are basically the things that you want to provide kind of as an experience to your fans. So custom videos, sexting sessions, JOIs, things you want to offer. All you would have to do is select add new experience, describe what you're offering, and then set your price to add the experience. Now, if you go back, under that, you have this live tip menu. So this is a tip menu that is available whenever you live stream on Slushy to your audience. So if you click add new menu item, you can add and describe the thing that you want to offer, and then the price that the live stream viewer would have to tip to get you to do that thing. So, tip $15 to do a sexy dance, things of that nature. Now, if we head back to where we were, we have a gazillion other things here under our profile that aren't active yet because we're still in the review process. But as you can see, here's where you're going to find your chat automations, your chat blast messages or your mass messages, things to do with banking and taxes, your creator referrals, your fan referrals. There are 2 referral programs here at Slushy, twice the ways to make money. Also lists, subscribers, earnings, balance payout, analytics vault, all the things you are already familiar with because you run an adult content creator business. Now, when you tap this middle button, it's going to show you that your application again is still being reviewed, so you can't upload content, but that center button is where everything goes down. It's where you can film yourself or upload content to post on Slushy, whether that's to the Slushy For You page, Feed Me page, or whether that's to your story on Slushy and to your profile as a whole. That is where you're going to upload your content, post it, and get it up live on Slushy. Take this time to get acquainted with where everything is on Slushy. So I'd encourage you to view it from both desktop and mobile so that you know how to navigate. For example, with me, I use Slushy for mobile 99% of the time, but when I have to do admin type of work on my other adult platforms that aren't mobile friendly, like uploading videos and scheduling them to post, I usually prefer to do that from a desktop. So in those moments, having Slushy DMs open on desktop and being able to chat with my fans while content processes and gets scheduled, that makes monetizing easier than ever. So now, like I mentioned earlier, this won't be the last time you hear me talk about Slushy. I am putting out a whole other video diving exactly in how adult creators can use the on-platform advertising built right into your Slushy account. So remember, this is what really sealed the deal for me about coming onto Slushy and focusing my business around it in 2024. So make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell icon so that you get notified the moment that video drops, because you do not want to miss it. Thank you so much for watching CEO Squad, and I will see you in the next one.